Sorry? Oh, sorry. I apologize. I'm here. Had something stuck in my tooth. I was trying to deal with it. I'm sorry. It pops at a countdown. I don't know. Are we good? Do I got sound and everything? Yeah, I think we do. Sorry. Well, that was unique. That was a unique intro. Hello, hello, hello! Annie's in Belgium! St. Harvey's going to a Halloween party. Very nice. What are you dressed as? How's the light today? Is there enough light? Do I seem like I'm lit up? Hello, Brenda. Happy you're here. Goes Robin Hood. Very nice. Very nice. He's, I don't know. I wasn't sure if he was going to be on camera today. So we'll see. We'll see how he's feeling. Bright? It should be bright. There's 3 big bright cameras. I mean, lights. There, there, and there. It should be. Watching from PA. A nice day here. It's actually pretty nice here too. Where are you from in PA, Miss Janice? Pop and Munchkin and I spent 4 years in Harleysville, Pennsylvania. That's near Philadelphia. Light looks good. It's not warm. I can say that. Yet. Actually, they've been on for a couple hours just so I could kind of see. I was working here earlier and then went away and then came back and I was trying to see if I could, you know, if it was hot. For range, I have near Somerset. I think I knew where Somerset was. There we go. Hello. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy, oh dear, buffering. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hello, Miss Helly. I'm glad I'm bright. I'm a light bright. I had a good idea. Hello, Miss Wendy. Yeah, so we're just plugging away more on this basket. Hello, Sylvie. You want to come say hi? I gave her a snack before, and I was hoping she'd finish it because it was really noisy, wasn't it, Pop? Right, Sophie Lovey. Yeah, did you enjoy your little snack as well? Did ya? Did you enjoy your snacks? You're such a weirdo sometimes. Come up here. Go pause up here. There we go. Having lunch with Joan and Karen and watching. Very nice, Lois. Hi to all here. Looking forward to fun time with you. Oh, wow. Thank you, Helly. Here's hoping it is. She is a cutie. She is a cutie patootie. What? What? What's going on? You giving me the stare down there, puppy. What's up? All right, we're gonna continue. I only have 4 more baskets to put together. I've kind of started one right here, and there's another one there, and there, and there, and then that's it. All the rest are over here and ready to rock. So, help. Uh-oh, Vicky says help. What's going on? Hello, Allison. I'm down at school plugging away on the set with you on Bluetooth on my ear. I don't want to sing, but it's very tempting. What's with the help, Vicky? What's going on? Hello, Niku. Happy you're here. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Zella from Shelby, Michigan. Well, happy you're here. Impossible to call all names, so hi to all. Just came on. Exactly. Exactly. Don't want anybody feeling left out. We love you, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day, which you could be doing many, many, many other things. And hanging out with your crazy sewing family. Having our annual, the weekly guild meeting. Hi to all I have missed. There we go. Vicky's on it. She's trying. Yeah, we're just making some half square triangles that go to the top and the side of this basket. Unfortunately, I cannot give any measurements. I'm not allowed to against the copyright, and we don't want to break no rules as we're putting stuff together. So if you're really, really interested in this quilt project, you can find the kit at !V as in Victor, B as in Bob, and you can purchase the kit from them, or the pattern. I can't remember which one it was, sorry. We'll always try. Something is hitting my... See, I move things around and then, you know... Beautiful day in Chicago. It's beautifully sunny here. Very beautifully sunny here. Chilly. There was frost all over the patio furniture in the lawn this morning, and leaves out to the chicken coop and stuff, and the grass out to the chicken coop. But and actually their water was frozen, so I had to kick it to break it, so they didn't have to, well, not that they wouldn't have pecked through the ice, but yeah, that was fun. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Nancy. Happy everybody's here hanging out with us today. What's everybody have? I have a big glass of water and a tea, but the tea I just made, so you can tell. See, it's a fresh cupper. It's a fresh cupper. It's still nice and warm. 7 inches of rain. That was wet. Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday morning a bit. That was here. I was like, I felt like a drowned rat. It was pretty ugh. Hope all our Florida friends are doing well today. Nasty storm blowing. Ooh, yikes. Batten down the hatches, everybody in Florida. Back just got rebooted. See if that helps. I hope so, Anne. I hope so. Do children ever knock on doors at motels, or is that not allowed? For what, Halloween? I don't think so. Actually, we spent one Halloween here when we first moved to Ontario. No, it wasn't Ontario. It was wasn't it down in the States? I think it was down. No, it couldn't have been in the States. Must have been when we moved. Was it in the States? Okay. And Munchkin was just little. And yeah, I guess it would have been his third Halloween. So I took him out. We were in a hotel at the time because we were still getting recruiter, waiting for our stuff, and so on and so forth. So I went to a local neighborhood and went just trick or treating with him for half an hour because he wanted a costume and he wanted to go out, and I wasn't going to deny him that. So it was okay by me. Hello, Pauline. Hello, Lena. I don't know if it's allowed or not. I don't know. I think it might be a little weird. Maybe just the hotel lobby would have treats for them, I would think. Just like if you went into any sort of business. You haven't missed a darn thing, Valerie Gale. I've just been chatting. Talking about what everybody's drinking today. I got tea, making some half square triangles, and we only have 4 more of those baskets to make before we keep working on the rest of it. So did that one. Hold on. So yes, I need to sew these 2 together, and then we can give some things a press, and then we can start putting that block together. Putting that basket block together. Yeah, so I puttered away a bit yesterday, and a little bit this morning. Just trying to get caught up so next week we can put it all together. It'll all be finished. Going to go the local quilt show this afternoon. Very nice. There's actually quite a few around here this weekend. They were talking about it at our guild meeting on Tuesday night. So there was quite a few quilt shows and opportunities to spend your money. So press to the dark side on these beautiful little blocks. I'm up a little. Oops, sorry. Oops. Hold on. That's good. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if I stuck my finger on the front of the camera there. There we go. Okay. And then we just need to trim off those little ears because it's just extra bulk in the quilt and we don't need it. So here, but there's a couple of the baskets so far. Aren't they cute? Cute little baskets. Amazing quilts at yesterday fashion show was great. Wearable. Oh, wearable art. Oh, I love wearable art. Actually, there was a lady at our guild meeting the other night. She made herself a jacket. And it was, what do they call it? It was made with flannel, and she just butted them. She didn't like tuck them in, the edges in. She had them out so they were cut really fine along the seam. What do they call that? I'm having a brain fart, people. Help me out. Anyway, she made it with flannel. It was inside and out, and it was reversible. It was very cute. Right? I think you're right. I think you might be right there, Miss Valerie. I think that's what she said. Fringed? She may have said both. She was kind of a soft talker, so I was trying to lean over because I was on the other end of the room. But yeah, I really liked her jacket. It was really kind of cute. It was done with strips, though. Strips, and then, you know, obviously made into a pattern for a jacket. So she said she did it in a quilt shop in Florida somewhere. And they were calling that their winter jacket, and I laughed because it's just flannel. What's that? Flannel on the other. That's not winter. That's funny. All right, now let's start building our basket. A disket, a tasket. Building our basket. Ba-dum-bump. All right, this goes this away, and this goes this away, and then these go them a ways, and that goes that a ways, and then boom. Yeah, perfect floor. It made me laugh. I'm like, that's like one of my layers. Are you kidding me? That's a winter jacket. That's like layer number 2 in the process of getting dressed. There was my t-shirt, my light sweater, my hoodie, and then my winter jacket the other day. And then I had my scarf and my neck scarf and then my toque. that was 2 mornings in a row dressed like that. That was Thursday, Friday morning. Not fun. All right, so now we're going to put those 2 together and these 2 together. And then onto one of these, that one or that one, we're going to add this little tiny square. Okay. Hello, Lucy. Happy you're here. It's a beautiful sunny day. And it's really bright in here because we got 3 new lights. I think this pop one make me feel smart. He made me nice and bright. Hello from rainy and cold Georgia. Georgia. Hello, Alma. What do you do when it's really cold? It's still got to do what I got to do. They don't close the schools or anything until it's minus 35 without the wind chill. Minus 35 without the wind chill. And I've been out there in minus 31. You do what you got to do. That's how this is the 11th year, that's how I make part of my living. I have household bills to pay. I got to do it. All right, so there we go. There's 2 on top, and then we get to add this to the side. And that's our building out our basket. It does get cold. Oh yes. I've had my eyelashes freeze together. I've had a coating of ice crack. Oh, because it's been freezing rain, and it's cracked on. Like I've stood there obviously not long enough, but long enough to get completely covered with frozen. With freezing rain and have a shell of ice and then move and it cracks all over the place and fall to the ground. I made some kids laugh one day like that because I didn't want to move and I was waiting. It was the gap of like 10 minutes between buses, the buses ending and the school starting. And and I just kind of stood there just as like, it was just such a miserable day. And then one of the other kids came along to cross and I went, hi. And it was like, ice is falling off of me. I'm like, okay. I guess it's time to go. The kids still have to go to school. So, but we're not really expecting any of the nasty weather until the new year, really. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping it's nice when Lois is here. At least be half decent. We're not supposed to get any major snow until like end of December, according to the almanac, if you believe the almanacies. Just saying. So we might actually be able to get, you know, a couple of nice days. There we go. And then we just have that little other part on the bottom. That's it. Tisket a tasket. Made yourself a little basket. My husband's on his way to Miami from Orlando and said the weather is miserable and they were under a tornado watch. Ooh, yikes. That could be quite scary when driving. Very much so. Hello, Uta. Good evening from Bavaria. Happy you're here. I wasn't supposed to sing because Allison's doing like a production and I don't want to confuse my stunning singing voice with anybody else's. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We had them here too, Cape Coral, too bad, yeah, about 5 miles from, oh geez, that's gotta be kind of scary. Big winds like that, I know. We had some really big winds this week too, like you could just, the whole leaves were taken right out off the bushes, so off the trees. Exactly, be safe. It says we are at an extreme cold winter here in the UK. Yikes, that's never good. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. It is what it is because we can't change it. So we just have to try and prep as much as possible and try not to pout too much. That's me pouting, not too much. The walnut tree starts. I cut firewood and started brushing leaves. Oh, what happens? We gotta see big bushels of cord being dropped off. Drive past. I'm like, oh, people are prepping. They got it. They got, you know, because you only have, it's like the squirrels and the chipmunks. You only got so much time to prep. So we didn't have winter last time, so it has to be this year. Yeah, with some mild weather, that would be all right. I'm watching on my TV, so nice to see you and hear you. Hello, Robin. How are you? Happy you're here. We're just making some baskets, a tisket, a tasket. We're making some weird baskets. Okay, let's leave those there. We need to sew these, and these. Sunny here in Southern California. Yeah. Makes us all jealous. That's all right. You got pollution and traffic, so no thanks. It'd be lovely and sunny, but I'll take the country. Oh, did I miss something? Sorry. I missed that. Thanks, Pop. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Are you, oh, is this my question? Is her question? Yes. Oh, I thought that you were asking her. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to. On the inside of my foot, right there, in between the metal part and the plastic part. It's right here. I'll even put a little marker on it. I don't care. It's like right there. Trying to, yeah. No, it's the regular basic Bob's Your Uncle foot that comes with your machine. Here, I'll even show it up to the camera so you can actually, let me show it on something that you can actually see it on instead of my chubby little hand. Okay. There, just a regular foot. Nothing exciting. Just, it's the regular foot that comes with the machine. Just like that. It's got plastic in the center. Some have just metal. It's a beer, I swear. It did not help to restart, Helly. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought maybe it might have. No, it just seems that we're dropping packets like crazy, apparently. Oh, are we good? Oh, we're okay. Yay! Okay, back to sewing. I hope too. I hope too. Okay, there we go. All right, and then we're just going to press these guys before we put the whole block together. So, hello, Tiffany. How are you today? How you feeling? It's a beautiful day. Thank you, Lena. Just dished up dinner. What are we having? What are we having, Ann? What's on the dinner menu? We're having leftover. We've got either cod, halibut, or chicken. So, you know, the choice is yours. And we'll have like macaroni and cheese or something. Still spinning for you, Suzanne? Oh, well, we're good. We're good so far. It's the quality's kind of cruddy, but I can probably fix that with a click. Just iron my pieces here. Oh. One hit the flow. Actually, I think we're missing another one. There we are. We are. We're missing one. Okay, one there. One here. Doing the happy dance. Glad you're back. Me too. Me too. Here, let's do quality. At least 720. There we go. Let me put my chat back out. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. Barbecue ribs and mashed potatoes and gravy. Yummy. Yummy. That would be tasty and delicious. I'd be all over that. Okay. Now we got our little trimmed, our pieces ready to go. We just need to trim them and then put them all together. Doo-doo. We have McDonald's, Mickey D's, Mickey D's. She's back. What's a good iron for a small budget? I'd say one of those, even though they're okay. I don't know what you mean by small budget. Like you're talking like 30 to 100. So I'd try and get one of those ones that you can have it so it sits this way, but it pops up. My sister Lisa has one and she really likes it. I think that would be a good idea. Sloppy Joe's, yummy. Homemade croissant. Who making homemade croissants? Bring it on over. Bring it on over. Yeah, try Sunbeam. Yeah, Sunbeam. I was gonna say, the Reliant does make a smaller iron itself. I'm not sure the cost of them though, so I'm sorry. They'll boat you on information there. Sloppy Joe's here too, says Suzanne. Yummy. Must be a Sloppy Joe day. Happy birthday to your daughter, Heather. Yes, it's her 14th birthday, I believe. Yes. Hello, Carol. Trying to walk around the development. Trying to walk around. Okay. Homemade apple pie. I'll take that too. See, now I'm full. What is a Sloppy Joe? Okay, it's ground beef. Fried up, and then you put like a tomato mix in it, but sometimes there's they'll put it's like a type of seasoning mix. It's kind of mixed between a taco and a spaghetti sauce, I guess. And you pile that with its ground beef, like it's like a really thick spaghetti sauce, and you put it on a bun or bread, and you eat it that way, either a knife and fork or like a Sloppy Joe sandwich. It's sloppy because it gets all over you. It gets in your mouth, it gets in your face, it gets on your clothes. It's everywhere. That's why they call it sloppy. Yeah, I like the Oslo. I think that's the one I was thinking of, Vicky. Oh, cordless. Oh, I didn't realize that one. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Panasonic. Oh, my sound. It does sound, it is delicious. It gets all over your face, though. You have to, like, wear a bib. It's a bib situation. Actually, we were talking about bibs at our guild meeting the other night. They were asking for people to make them for the senior citizen centers and stuff like that, so they can, you know, preserve their shirts from, you know, and have you know, enjoy their meal without having to feel bad about mucking up their shirts. So, yeah, very similar, Charmaine. Yeah, depending on how you make it, right? So, a Philips Performance Plus. Does that one stand upright or lay flat? Can you? Oh, pork chop. I missed what Brenda was having. All I saw was pork chop because I saw Teresa's comment. What you having for dinner, Brenda? Sounds good. And I'm like, what's she having? I need to know now. Stand upright. Okay, gotcha. Similar to a barbecue sauce. Yeah, exactly. It's like I said, like a taco spaghetti sauce sort of thing. And depending, Miss Helly happier that way. If I could keep my, some of them are, you just can't. But I've tried really hard to keep all my lines kind of going the same direction-ish. I know I was frozen again. I don't like that. Oh, something's going on with our internet. That sucks. That sucks. Bad juju. No, bad juju. Well, pretty much they're like an adult bib, or it is an adult bib. And then I thought of so many times I could have probably used that. Pull it out of my bag at a restaurant just because I was like, because I like soup. And I don't know about you, but I bet you, at least a couple times out of 10, you're getting some soup on you somewhere. And that does deter me from having soup at restaurants sometimes. If I see it, I'm like, ooh, French onion. I'm like, oh, well, I could wear that, no problem with this, like, white blouse, you know. And think to myself, maybe not. Maybe something that's got no sauce. Let's go chicken fingers and fries. There we go. And I wouldn't be too embarrassed. Oh, there's a fly here. Where'd my fly swatter go? Go, shoe fly. I wouldn't be embarrassed to wear my bib. Not at all. If I was saving my shirt. Still want to look snazzy for my, dress up party that was going somewhere. If I was going somewhere. It's a special treat. What's a special treat? Some of the places will not accept. I don't think food over their clothes. Oh, okay. Ooh, that went fast. That went too fast. Actually, Helly, you had asked, I think it was last week sometime, if I had resent, because I watched the chat or tried to read the chat from one of the live streams. I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, and I apologize. If I had resent the package to my girlfriend's daughter, I'm assuming that you went the seahorse quilt. And yes, I did. They should get it this week sometime, actually. I said to the ladies at the post office, the slowest boat across Canada. They laughed. I go, I don't care if it goes by donkey. The slowest, cheapest way it's getting there. This is the third time I'm paying for this package. And it didn't even unwrap the like I didn't open the package. I literally just wrapped it in paper and readdressed it. That's all I did. I'm like, and if and when she posts pictures when she gets it this week, I'm assuming she probably should get it Monday, I'm assuming. If she didn't get it yesterday. That she'll post pictures, I hope, and then I'll share it via the Mafia page. So I'm like, I'm trying to give you a gift. Why are you making me pay for this 3 times? What did I do wrong? Take it. I sent her a message saying, it is coming. Are you going to be home? We have no plans. We promise to watch for it, she says. I'm like, yes, I want a signature too. Someone's signing for this package. Sometimes when you go try and do a good thing, it just kind of bites you right in the butt. You're like, but you just give her your all. You just give her your all. There's another basket. A tisket, a tasket. Made another basket. Love your cordless Panasonic iron. I have that big beast, but he's been very useful because I do a lot of I press a lot of backings because some of them are all kind of compacted when they get here. So I'll press what I can, use Mary Ellen's, you know, and away we go. Oh, sorry there, Pop. Oh, okay. Oh boy, we're really that delayed on the camera there. Okay, all right, no worries. But that's another basket. We got 2 more to go. All right, so let's leave that there. We'll give it a press once we get these bits together. I like the colors that I did for my collection, you know, because you had to obviously pick your lights and your darks, and I like what I chose. So there's that one, that's there. This one needs to be trimmed. What was wrong with I can't help that, Helly. I can't help it. It's the way you just gotta cut it, and I can't help it. I have no control over that whatsoever. I just tried to make him as straight as possible. My mom did the Coke bottle and refrigerator thing. What thing? Okay, so 2 go to there, and the rest go to put these guys together. That would stink to get it. No kidding! No kidding! I'm keeping it now. I'd be like, just forget it. That's it. Actually, you know, I'd say it at auction. I laughed and I said to the girls I'd auctioned it off at the post office. I said, because you all know there's a quilt in it. They're like, yes, we do. So chances are we're going to get a really good bang for our dollar if we start auctioning it off here. Like, oh, for Pete's sakes, people. Yeah, the best thing is trying to find an iron that is within your budget and works right and is going to work a long time. You know, you don't want a cheapo and only last you a year, so you want a half decent one. Like we spent a couple $100 on this one, and you know it's 4 years strong now. So, and I've got no issues with it. I know it's going to last me at least 10 more. I would think. It would last me at least 10 more. Hello, Aunt B. What's going on? Good afternoon. We're making baskets. We're making baskets. We're making baskets. And we had some fun making some witch boots the other day. That was fun. Love those witch boots. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, that's a steal deal. $15 for an iron, for sure. All right, now let's get this one all pressed. Oh, no, I forgot the big part. That's what I forgot. I forgot the big part. Line that up. Then we only have one more basket to make after this. Oh, that's a good question, Robin. Thank you for asking. Make 18. You have to make 18 baskets for this particular project, okay? Because they have it 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So that's how, you know, that's how many you have to make. And of course, I substituted this bright yellow for another neutral tone of these guys on here. So that's how many you have to make. Right, let's pull these apart. And iron. Okay, let's press this one here. makes me wonder, as Helly was, you know, saying, you know, it bothers her OCD when things don't line up correctly, why they would put such a directional sort of fabric in where you have to cut it in places where you know you can't line it up. Like they're not giving you enough fabric, definitely, to try and, like, it's like working with a pattern and trying to make patio furniture, right? So you need almost double what you're thinking about to make sure you can match a pattern. So that we could have, if they would given enough fabric, I think, been able to match up some. You know, when it comes to the lines, yeah, it's going to drive some people freaking bananas. All right, now we'll trim these little guys. We'll trim. 4 kids, my mom didn't have room in the refrigerator. Yeah, it's just a little doggy ears that need to be chopped off. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's what I was like wondering, because it was the blue one that really kind of, we tried to match the best we could last time, because it was bothersome, and I even picked a piece apart just to line it up correctly. Try to, right? So, but I'm like, wouldn't it be easier just to go and tick off some of these just beautiful fabrics, not necessarily anything that runs with a line? You know, even the squares sometimes can be a little bit borderline, not lining up correctly, sort of thing. So. Hi Mom and Pop, all quilters draft questions. Has anyone used vacuum pages to store fabric, etc.? Oh, those ones you suck the air out? Is that what you're thinking? That shrinks everything down to like a small little pile? Because we thought about that for shipping quilts. But it's all about the weight. It's all about the weight and the size, so, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Would be interesting. I know we've stored blankets and stuff that way, and, you know, quilts and Christmas items and stuff, so I really wouldn't see why not. I would think it would. But just a quick hello, I will still have to watch later. Hello Nadine, happy you're here. Are you working today? Are you slaving away? Oh. Yeah, they do that. Well, yeah, why not, right? Exactly. All right, set up our other block here. Making another basket. Do 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 do. Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, they're being much more durable than they were in the beginning when they first came out. Like the bags are much more durable now. I think it would be a great way, especially sleeping bags, winter jackets, all that sort of stuff. Yes, you're working right now. You go, girl. You don't want to get damp. No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either, especially in your environment. It is damp most of the time. Vicky, why you're still here? What's going on? Tell me to go downstairs and help Jim. Oh, okay, I got you now. I started hand quilting and basting after this last Jordan Fabrics tutorial. So much easier than torturing myself machine and me. Oh, you mean like doing a tie quilt? Oh, for sure. Actually, the one on Pop's bed right now is one of my first very ones I did for him, and it's a tied. It's a tied quilt. So I used blue yarn. You're kicking people out. You're directing them in the path necessary with some force of boots. Sometimes brute force is necessary. Bye-bye, ladies. Off to watch Strictly. Thanks for the fun. Bye, Lucy. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Or the rest of your day. I guess the rest of your night. How about your Sunday? Just enjoy the weekend. How's that? Sum it all up. Enjoy the weekend. By golly. Give it your best effort. Enjoy the weekend. Oh, Vicky's leaving too? Oh, yeah, right. She got kicked out. I put the binding on by hand for the first time ever on a quilt. I posted, oh, I can't wait to see Anna if I haven't seen it already. I was, actually, Miss Helly, I have your package still here. So I will send you the trackable numbers when I get it mailed. I wanted to get it out today. Ask Pop. I did. The time just ran out and they didn't get it in the right size box. So I have to find another box, either go on an adventure in the basement, because the one I tried to stuff your quilt into burst on the side. So I think I was trying to put too much in too little. So I need to go find a new box. Because I don't think I got that much packing tape to go all the way around that sucker to make sure it stays in there. They are not too challenging, Lori. I've done a few. Take focus. Just pay attention. What are we working on? Completed around the world. It seems pretty cool. I've seen a few of those. Lori. It's actually on my list next year for my Scrappy. Around the world is one of the first blocks within the first couple months. So that I had on the list. Isn't that beautiful? Hello, Elizabeth. Happy you're here. So where's your late slip, Missy? I want to see your late slip. Isn't that cute? Here we go. One more to do. And that is 18 done. Is that correct? 18. You have to make 18 of them. It is. I was finishing off something for Helly, and it was all hand stitching, so she gets something else in her box when it comes. And it was all hand stitching, so it took me several hours more than I had anticipated to finish, but I really wanted to give it that special touch, so because it wouldn't have looked right if it was machined. So, Lori, it doesn't work without phrase stop. Oh, what's... Okay, Hilly, I'm froze around 9 degrees. we had 1 degree the other day. I even posted on Facebook of the Jeep as I got to the school, and I thought, oh, 1 degrees. I'm not ready for this. I wasn't, mentally or otherwise. Okay, don't watch Helly, because I'm doing a striped one. Don't watch this one come together. It's going to be all crazy, and I can't control it. Anybody with OCD, look away. Look away. Don't look. Maybe I can convince LL to do one to show us. Totally. Like I said, early next year, it's part of my Scrappy adventure. All this year was a bunch of kits and stuff we put together. There was a few things we put together on the side. Like there was the star. Star was this year or last year? I can't remember now. Jeepers, they all kind of roll into one. There was a few little bits and bobs that we put together ourselves, but most were kits that we put together. So, hello, Claudette. Miss Claudette from Anaheim, California. Miss Claudette. I hear it's nice and sunny down there. I'm canning quinces with apples and pears. Quinces. That seems familiar, but I don't know if I've had... Do you have to peel those? They look like a big grape. Is that what those ones are? Yeah, I know. Me too, Betty. I'm trying to... I think I've had them before. Because I've seen the name and I know the name. I just wasn't sure exactly what it was. Can't quite remember. I love education. Miss Sassolette, oh, is she here? Oh, I know. I was just gonna say Helly. I was so happy if she was gonna be here. No, this is be the 4th one that she's missed. Because she wasn't for the Friday, she wasn't for the Saturday, and she wasn't for the Sunday, and this would be the next Saturday. I hope everything's okay. Just scrappy, loosey goosey. Yeah. Oh, I love. It's going to be totally scrappy next year. All scrappy, fun stuff. There's actually one Bonnie Hunter quilt we're looking at because it's a great scrap buster, and it's on the list of possibilities. And of course, it's a free one. I think it's one of our free patterns. So we'll see, and that'll definitely be busting your scraps right out the door. But it'll probably take more than just 4 weeks to work on that one. That may be maybe a summer project or something like that, or a spring project. Would take a month and a half, maybe even 2 months to be working on that one. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss it? It's like a small orange. Okay, that's not what I thought it was then. Okay, well, that's all right. I'd still like to try it. I thought it was like that little, looks like a little, almost like a grape tomato, but green, and it's got a little wrapper on it, but kind of tastes like a grape. I know, I miss that too. It's like, where's the chaos? It's usually me. Sorry. Just kind of a fluke one there, Kelly. It's because Munchkin didn't have time to edit the video, so we did it as a live stream. That's why. And I tried to let people know days in advance when I realized he couldn't have time to do it, and for me time to film it, for him time to edit it. It just wasn't gonna work out. So I thought, well, then we better do it as a live stream and save, taking up more Pop's time when he's, he clearly can't be at home. So I plugged away by myself. He's trained this monkey well enough to click the right buttons, so I'm okay. And of course, Sunday was just a bonus one with Munchkin and I together. He really enjoyed doing that live stream of his block of the month on the last Sunday. And that was his first live stream. That was his very first live stream. So he was excited. Excited and nervous. Sorry, excuse me. That is ground cherry, is it? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what I've had it before. Just can't remember what the name was. I thought it was that quince. But now it's an orange. Okay. Toss you guys over there. Let's press these last of our basket blocks. This is the last one. Woohoo! Last little basket. Just get a tasket. We're making our last little basket. All right, there we go. Trim those babies up, and away we go with our basket. A wrinkly pear, does it? I'm gonna turn that on the low fan, okay? On the low fan. Okay, nip off our little bits here. That's our big one, and we got 4 little ones. And you want to remove these just because it adds extra bulk to the back side of the quilt. And if you're going to be machining this or even hand tying it, it's just like 2 or 3 more layers of fabric that you just don't need to go through if you happen to be doing it at the corners there. So it's just what helps the 2 blocks come together. And after they are together, it is not necessary. So. What's that, Gwenny? It's hard to hit all the live streams, but at least we get to catch. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that you guys watch them afterwards too. I try to make you feel like you're not missing anything. Try to keep everybody informed on what's going on, and as much as I can throughout the chat. So. Nope, that goes that way. There. And then here, and here, and here. And that's our last basket. Yeah, I hope everybody's, I hope Sassalet's okay, for sure. Maybe if we can get one of our moderators to maybe send a little quick little private message via Facebook to check up on her right now that we're missing her in the live stream. So she knows we're thinking about her. That would be awesome. I haven't seen Pepsi Girl in like forever. Has anybody seen Pepsi Girl? She was Viv. Her name was Viv, but she was always Pepsi Girl. I haven't seen her in a very long time. And I don't think she was ever on Facebook, so I don't think I ever saw her in the Mafia group. Hello, Mary Jo from Minnesota. What you doing today, Mary Jo? What's going on with you in your area of Minnesota? How's the weather? We had frost last night, so that just tells you what we had. All right, make sure I'm making my basket. Very productive lately. Design wall is full. It is. It has been very much so, Miss Claire. It is getting busier and busier, and we got 2 more things to do for next week, come Friday. So stay tuned. I'm not quite sure, depending on Munchkin's schedule. It might have to be a live stream. It might just be a block of like a release video for Friday morning. So it all depends on our schedules and how we can get our stuff together. So we're still trying to work things out between our 2 schedules, because he does all the video editing now. So he was having some financial difficulty with school, so we're having to pay for his gas back and forth and his parking, and that ends up being about between $500 and $600 a month. So that's something we're responsible now for, but we're trying our best. So to help him know that he's earning it, I've made him do the videos, so he has to do the videos before he leaves for his schooling and stuff like that. So, you know, there's no free riding the train around this place, let me tell you. I don't get to, so neither does anybody else. So he's earning it. Are you causing trouble? Listen, Papa Zoid. Causing trouble. So he needs to earn it. So, and by that, he takes care of the videos now. So, but like I said, there's obviously got out on a few days there because I was doing live streams instead. But it was just about trying to work within his schedule and do the best that I can. So if I had to do live streams, it was a live stream. So, and that was that. I worked with it, you know, instead of it being a recorded video. It changes a little bit of things for me, but, you know, not really too much. So at least I'm talking to somebody. I'm not crazy. Right? When will you be? December. December's finished. As soon as we finish his putting his December block together, we're going to put the whole quilt together, and then from there, I'm hoping you will be able to see it. We may have to take the cameras outside so we can lay it out in the lawn or something, or snow, depending on the time. Bye, Charmaine. See you later. Yeah, we'll put definitely on the first. And actually, he kind of enjoyed the live stream, so we may do the last 2 as live streams. I don't know. It's going very well, Claire. He's top of the class. He's having some issues with the computer that was given to him via his course. That was he's earned via his course. Actually, kind of paid via his course. But it's getting fixed. It's the box. It's been sent back to where it needs to be, and it's getting worked on. So, yeah, there we go. Sorry. Hello, Mavis. Finally caught a live stream. Well, it's about time. Oh yeah, we're still here. We're working away. We got like at least a bit of left. No worries. That's the last of our baskets though, for sure. I'm just gonna finish up my tea. Only got just a couple swallows left, so. There we go. I'll put that down here. I'll move my glass of water forward. All right, now we're gonna give that a little press. And then the next part is sewing these big half square triangles together and making some triangle bits with our corner bits. Okay, I know you're like, what the heck are you talking about, girlfriend? But it's these parts right here. The ones that are gonna go in between where the baskets lay. We need to work on those ones. So that's what we're gonna be doing, okay? It is a pretty basket, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna work on some of those. So we need to sew a bunch together. It says make 38 of sewing the rest of these, okay? And I did get, I think I had 12 done. And then we may need to make a few in this direction. Hold on. I'm having a brain fart. No. There we go. We need to make 4 in this direction, and then for some reason they're having you turn the whole block, and you got to do another 6 in that direction, and then there's another 28 that come out with these other bits. So you'll have to use your other darky bits to build that out. Hold on. Come on. Good gravy, Batman. Nope. There. And there. Okay. There. So I'll have to do a lot of those too, because it's all building out these pretty side parts. I'll show it to the iron camera. I think he did really well too, Allison. Thank you for saying that. I'll share that comment with him. Yeah, so we need to build out a bunch of these guys. Okay. I think he did well too, because he was a little nervous. I could see he kept looking over at me for like guidance or something, and I'm like, just wing it, buddy. Come on, just wing it. All right, so hold on. If that was 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we only had 11 done. Okay, so let's get the 38 we do need done, okay? Oh, what did I miss, honey? What about the Christmas Live? Oh yeah, we'll give all the quilts away then. We'll have to make sure they're all done first, though. All right, so put your little piles out, and then just pick 2. Obviously 1 from each pile, and put them together, because that's how this little piecing half square triangle game goes. Okay. Here and here. Okay. Before you know it, Munchkin will be having his own channel. Actually, he had ample opportunity years ago to have his own. But he didn't run with it, so. I don't think he was quite ready. I don't think he's quite ready yet, but you never know. If it's something he has a passion with, like I do with the quilting and stuff, then it's a whole different story, I think. He didn't seem nervous? Good. That's good. I think because I was there, it just felt like one of their normal, you know, past 9 videos of just shooting, talking, and stuff. But it was very nice to see the interactiveness between you guys and him, and the compliments and comments you were asking about, or, you know, questions you were asking about his block, or previous blocks or anything like that. I thought was amazing and lovely, and thank you. I thank you very much for that. It's very encouraging to him. Encouraging to us too. Now we're, you know, we had ideas. We have ideas for next year, and we're just now, you know, because of you guys' reaction towards it, is now solidifying that. Okay, yeah, that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's keep going with this, right? So, I am a post-show listener, even if I sort of saw the live like today. I know you're there, Allison. That's what matters. I know you're there. I got Allison's big, beautiful lime burst quilt on the long arm. Mr. Walt is quilting it up. Not at the moment, because you would hear him. But he is about halfway done. And it is a beautiful, lovely little feather paisley stitch out in the gorgeous lagoon thread. And it's like the darkest thread that would match the whole quilt. And I love it. And it was Pop's choice too. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. It is beautiful. We didn't do anything too fancy with it, because I think it's fancy enough on its own. And even when I said about doing the one for Jordan and his soon-to-be wife, Crystal, I was only always ever going to do just an edge-to-edge on it. To me, that's just, it's what it needs. It doesn't need anything else. To me, the quilt is beautiful as it is. It doesn't need anything else to, you know, confuse it, right? So, but yeah, that's my choice. So, and I even said to Allison, you know, are you okay with just a lovely edge to edge? I think it just suits it best. And she was like, okay. And I showed her a bunch, and she picked a couple that she liked, and then I showed her bigger, and she went with the one that I was going to choose originally. So, but I had celery thread picked out. So, but her and Pop really liked the lagoon, because he said that it just really shines up that dark blue color and really complements the whole quilt by drawing it through the greens and the blues and stuff like that. So the greens and the whites. It really just it showed up. It looks really pretty. So, and I said I would love it to blend but yet stand out. So. Check. What's check? Check. I never know. Someday soon? What's it? I would like to play the video game that he was talking about. Oh, thinking about. Oh, that we hope so. Actually, we had a good chat about that too after the stream, didn't we? We had quite the big family chat about that. So thank you guys, for helping inspire him and think of other ideas beyond what he was specifically focusing on. So it's nice. It's nice because then he's thinking beyond the box or the computer, and thinking of other things of how he can implement his own design and own creation into something else. So. I'm waiting for my friend to pick me up, but I'll watch until they get here to pick up the video later. We're going shopping for a laugh. Bedford? Oh, for a laugh. Okay. Bedford, Nova Scotia. Oh, that sounds nice. We never made it to Nova Scotia. We made it to Prince Edward Island. I'm thinking maybe in a couple years we'll make it to Nova Scotia. And then we'll get in our little boat and we'll float across the sea to Miss Helly and Wendy and Steph and Marguerite and Anne and Lucy and everything else. Robin makes pretty and useful things out of scraps. Yes, she's very scrappy utilizer for sure. Very much so. In fact, there was actually one of the patterns I came across in one of the booklets that Nadine had sent me, and it had just a strip of green. It just had a strip of green. But I thought, how could I implement, literally, I thought to myself, how can I implement Robin's paper, like the crumb quiltness in that strip of green? Instead of just being a strip of green fabric, I could have it being, extreme amounts of green fabric in there, and how much would that pop out? So I was channeling a Robin moment the other day when I was looking at the magazine. I'm like, she would say, go for it, Laura Lynn. She would say, go for it. I'm like, I'm just going to go for it. Because I thought I could just use like the tape roll or whatever, strip the size that I need, and crumb quilt all my colors in that green or blue or whatever, and just go like bat crazy. Bat poop crazy. I would so much to have you here and go big. You just never know. You just never know what you wish for, Miss Helly. Pop and I just might show up. I'd have to deal with a passport first, so that requires a lot more other legwork via Government of Canada. BS stuff. Exactly. They were going to be straight. They were not going to be straight. They were going to be all over the crazy place. Because I thought that would be the best way to do this quilt project, right? So, I don't know. It really inspired me to thinking about it. So, just saying. I was thinking about it the other day. All right, let's see how many we got here. Because we had, what, 11, right? I don't think we have what we need yet, but that's okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And how many did I eat? Sorry. I never say it's ugly, just cut the pieces smaller. No, that's it. Sometimes it loses itself in the chopping up, right? Because there's some funky fabrics we inherited from the gentleman who was cleaning out his wife's stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, we can find a home for this. I'm sure we can. 38. So what did I have? What, 24 or something? All right, let's make some more. Can't use those fabrics though. Gotta mix and match. Bye, see you later. Who's that? You're leaving? Are you leaving us? Don't leave us. No, don't go. Say it ain't so. Your son's passport to Alberta VFX because it took forever? That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. For bags. There's lots of stuff I've given away to charity. And in fact, we actually, one of the guild speakers the other night was their representation in Canada for Victoria Quilts. In the States, it's a quilts made for people with cancer, and there's sometimes specific. I think they said 50 by 70 was the specific size, and they said they would take any sort of fabric donation. They'd take anything sort of whatever for their community. So I was happy to help because I'm thinking now, okay, maybe I can clean out my stuff with a little bit more care. Hi, buddy. I saw you coming over here. Come here. Come here, up here. Come here so I can get you. Come here. All right. Come here, little old man. Oh, there we go. Come here. Oh, there we go. Is there? Oh, it's a motor going already. Where's the camera? There we go. There's the camera. There. Get you in the camera. That's what's important, getting you in the camera. Mm-hmm. Can you guys hear his motor? Hello, Mr. Clive, says Anne. And Kelly says, Puss, love it. And Tina says, hello, Mr. Clive. And Nemo says, hi, Mr. Clive. And Mavis says, aw. And Ellie says, he's so cute. And Steph says, hi, Mr. Clive. And Margaret says, oh, I love her, kitty. You see, too. And Diane 50 says, hi, kitty. And Priscilla Long says, beautiful, Mr. Clive. I also have a black fur baby named Baby. Indeed. Yes, he is. I knew he'd be out looking for some loving because it was cold outside this morning. And he wanted out. He wanted out, but I went to make my second cup of tea or something like that. And he was all sitting at the back door like, oh, it made me laugh so hard. I go, let's go see, we have a frozen cat. He wasn't frozen, of course, but he came in and enjoyed some treats. I made sure to give him some treats. So. He was out in the sun not too long ago, and I guess I must have let him in just before the live stream because I was letting Sophie out. Yeah, your plants would have to suffer. Hugging the plants. Okay, for a kid who grew up in a flower shop, you'd think I'd learn how to take care of a plant. I've struggled. In fact, I just killed the one my mom gave us like 11 years ago. 12 years ago. just this past summer. I'm like, I tried so hard to save it and it died. Machine paper? I'm assuming there was like the calculator paper. Is that what we're talking about? I'm gonna assume that, but you know what you do when you assume. That's what I was like thinking. Okay, if I get enough strip, because it's a big enough strip, and you know it's a certain size, and you can always trim a little bit lower because of, you know, you think of seam allowance, and you know, it may shrink a little bit as you're stitching, and you know, blah blah blah, yada yada. I think it would be a good idea for that one quilt project for the Scrappy Adventure next year. So, all right, I'm just gonna press whatever I have going on here and make up some of those corner blocks before we end up running out of time here today. Excuse me. Okay, let's press these guys, and then we'll trim them up. And of course, it doesn't matter. They're both darks, so. You take a strip of calculator tape and you just start sewing. You start sewing your little scrappy bits of fabrics onto it as a stabilizer paper. And you use that strip of paper to put more bits together, strips together, make a block. The block makes a quilt. Yeah, I'm gonna do strips in a quilt project though. So, and it's gonna bust all my scrappy colors. I think it'll be fun. So definitely over Christmas break, I gotta organize all my colors so I can be well prepared for the new year and all the projects I want to jump into via my scraps. Okay, now we gotta trim all these guys up and we'll start making some of our corner bits. Oh, bye, Gwynnie, she's leaving. To leave for an appointment. See y'all in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Girl, that's too long. He can't be. He's right here, Mr. Clive. Hey, you want to come keep my chair company? Yeah? Come here. Come here. You can put you in the chair. Oh, there we go. That way they can see you. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. I got some trimming to do. You're fine. You can be my assistant. Give me my co-pilot. Co-pilot, Mr. Clive. I'll do those your way and then it'll be on my seat. You're gonna nap now? He's all lounging in Mom's chair. It's like, ooh, I got Mom's chair. Many people like foam book pages for strong box. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. Recycle. Actually, that's what Angie said to me. One of the phone books that was on the end of the deck one day when she came over. I guess when it was her first or second visit here from Texas. And she said, you could use that for crumb piecing. And I looked at her and went, what? You're crazy. And now I think, oh, you got it growing on, girl. Yeah, non-printed newspaper. Yeah, that's another one too. That's another good one. Yes, for sure. You're making a mess, Mr. Clive. Hello, Miss Jackie. Your grandson gets all my small scraps to play with. He plays measures and pins and cuts it up. Oh, that's cute. Hey, one day he'll make something with it. You never know. You never know. Okay, just a few more to do. Handful more, really. Or like 2 handfuls. Don't have phone books in Denmark anymore. It's been many years since last. I think we just have like a local directory. It's like for the more like for Orangeville than anything else because that's really the biggest town around here. But yeah, I think we get it once every 3 or 4 years. So, and I kept it for a couple years and I just didn't do anything with it. So I'm like, okay, better recycle. I can always go look on Facebook if somebody's got an old phone book. I'm sure somebody does. They just got to open up their closet. Nothing better than colorful quilts. That's the best kind. All right, what do we need? We need 4 more. Okay, and then we'll start planning out our corner bits. Because it says like 6 of one and 8 of another, and we just want to make sure we're doing the right one. In Downton Abbey, they iron the newspaper so it doesn't bleed. Really? I didn't realize that. I guess the heat sets the ink, right? So it makes sense. Makes sense. When you think about it, it makes sense. That's another series I've watched like 2 or 3 times is Downton Abbey. At least twice. At least twice. For sure. The whole way through. That was a good one. I haven't seen the movie though. My sister Lisa has though. Are you cleaning up this mess, Mr. Clive? Here, let's just move you back a bit so I can get the broom. Okay. There you go, buddy. Got all sorts of little hairy bits going on here. I don't want to get caught up under my tires. You want to play with the broom, do you? Silly boy. Silly boy, Mr. Clive. Put you over there. Oh, it was good? Oh, I'm happy, Lee. I'm happy I got a couple of nice good results for it or comments for it. So I might go see it. I might just wait till it comes on television. All right, so I need 4 with the cross seam like this. So let's do them different colors, totally different colors. So I know I'm not getting anything like replicated sort of thing. Well, we'll do this. That's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here and here. And then we need the triangles to go this side and the underside. Same, this side, underside, This side, underside. There. There and there. There we go. Okay, so get those 4 all together. Okay, sorry, buddy. Nap time over in Mama's chair. Done. Love you, buddy. You're so nice and warm, too. There you go. All right. Hopefully it will come to tea. I hope so too, because I can't really see me going to the movie theaters. Sorry. I just don't enjoy it. I think the last movie I actually saw was Cinderella. And that was one of the lovely ladies from Downton Abbey. She was in that one. The real life animation one, or real life one, not animation one. And that was the last, and I don't even know when that was. Like, when was that movie? That was literally the last movie I've seen in the theater. So, all right, now we need to make 4 just like that, and then we need to make 6 with it twisted, just a little bit, okay? Get this side done. Bad News Bears learning opportunity. Betty wants to know what your size your cutting mat is. Oh, it is, thank you, 34 by 70. 34 by 70. Sorry, thank you, Lois. Thank you, I appreciate it. I missed it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a big one and it needs to be replaced. So it'll just go out to like the workshop or whatever. It is an impressive mat. It's huge. Pop found it. Pop found it for me. So because I just had like the 36 by 42 or 24 by 36 one forever. And it really wore out its lines, and I'd moved it so many times you didn't know what lines were what anymore. So, but this one's been here, and we've done a heck of a lot of cutting in the past 2 years. So, it is a huge mat, but it's not as big as my desk. It's not as big as my desk. My desk is bigger. Oh, am I doing the right way here? Yes, here. It is big. It's beautiful. Expensive though. It came from the States, and I think it was like $200 or $300 to begin with, and then it was like another $100 for whatever customs BS. But oh, what the heck did I do there? Wrong spot. Brain fart. I bet it does. You're supposed to soak them in water too, so, and I have done that. I put wet towels on top because it's hard to take it off, so I just put damp wet towels on top and let it soak. So I don't know what I was thinking there. Clearly the completely wrong side. Yeah, share with us the cleaning process, Linda. Share your knowledge. What's up, Mr. Magoo? Oh, he's going to go see Pop. He's going around the corner. Could see him in my peripheral vision. He's going to see Pop. Alright. Let's see if I can get this right here this time. There we go. This way. I sewed on the wrong side for some reason. I'm like, what? What a dork moment. Not the first, not the last. Yeah, exactly. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Use a misting bottle at night on. Oh, that's a good idea. Just mist it up and then go to bed. That's a good idea. That's a fantastic idea. You love the Seam Ripper song. You have to sing it with enthusiasm or it doesn't count. If you sing it with an angry voice, it's not working for you. It's not your best friend. Hello, Daniel. Happy you're here. Yeah, you do actually. You have to moisten your mat. Some people suggest soaking it in the tub for an hour once a month. So, because you could just slide, most of them just slide right into a tub. Our tub is not this big unless we had a hot tub, but we don't. So yeah, that won't work. So definitely spraying it for sure. Oh, wait, what's up, buddy? Want some more loving? All right, so let's do our 6 in the opposite direction it's asking for. And we'll go from there. Okay, so that's 1. 2. Hello, Mariposa. How are you? Hello, hello. Happy you're here. Okay, and they got to go this way. That's important. Very important. Important alert. Beep, beep, beep. Important alert. Okay, so that's what, 3 of them, and we need 6. Okay, so let's do these 3, and then we'll sew the next 3. I end up cutting so the grooves are gone. Like there's big gaps. It's like, you know, 1/8 of an inch of a gap where the blade's cut so many times through it, it just wears it away. So, but yes, I know my mat probably gets more use than anybody else's. I don't know about that, Teresa. I don't know if that's going to count as enthusiastic seam ripping. Through clenched teeth. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. No, I don't think so. Not going to work. There's nothing on the other side besides being a plane. Then it's got no measurements. So it'd be great for, using as an extra cutting mat in the shop or anything like that, but there's no measurements on the other side. Would be nice if they did that though, because then you get really bang for your buck, right? So make an old mat new again, give it a facelift, maybe some little oil of Olay and a water bath. Little couple of glasses of Chardonnay on the side. Some cheese and chocolates and some flowers. That'll make her young again. All right, there's 3. And I didn't have a choice, but I didn't buy anything. Normally, my sister who lives in California sends it over, but we are not talking anymore. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. I was going to say, oops, I thought I made a mistake on that one. All right, and then I need 3 more. So let's pick a 1, a 2, and 3. There we go. There we go. 2, 2, 2. There. Here. Here. I don't know why either. Some people, some family are just like that. Maybe they just don't know what to say. Which is weird, because just, you know, saying hi is the start of a conversation. So that's all that matters. Right? So if anybody missed Miss Helly's quilt reveal from last week, you can check Mama Pop Quilt Shop out on Instagram. It's the latest image that's been posted there. Is Miss Helly's quilt, for being a fantastic moderator for the past 2 years. So, and she's been a huge fan of the channel right from the get-go. So check out that beautiful picture. Oh, that's weird. Wonder why she doesn't answer. Yes, no tearing of the fabric. It makes for very sad faces. Definitely. Well, did you happen to see Helly's quilt from last week, Jackie? If not, I'm happy to show it again. It's like I said, it was too big for the box, and it's literally just right there. I'm happy to show the quilt and the extra surprise that I have for her in there too. So, if you haven't seen it, that's where we all learned about assuming. Alright, so that's the 6. I'm going to give the 6 a press and the 4 a press, which is figure 8 and figure 9, and we'll see where we go from there. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, okay. Happy to show it. Just give me a minute to press these out, and then I'm sure Helly would happy to see the little surprise that's going to be in the box for her. So, okay. So just give me a moment to press these out, okay? And happy to show Miss Helly's quilt again. Pop and he designed the center a little bit to go inside of the flower, to go inside of the hexagon star, and I designed the whole quilt and everything else that I wanted to go on it. So there we go, pressing those 6 that we had, so 6 and 4. Obviously they go in certain spots of the quilt, so you know, and they have to be a certain way. So if you wanted to lay them this way or that way, you got to pay attention to the instructions. What's up, Mr. Magoo? Want some more time? Meow. Meow. All right. Woohoo! Look at these. They're so pretty. All right. Now let's set them right, separate them back where they needed to be between the 6 and the 4 pile. 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's pop those there, and then let me just grab the project. Sorry. Oh, thanks, honey. There we go. Give you one corner. Okay. There we go. This is what we made for Miss Helly. It measures 80 by 80. I'll give you a corner, just so they can see some of the variegatedness going on around here. All right. I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm like, this would look really good on the couch. Isn't it beautiful? It is really lovely. Yeah, so people who didn't miss that last week, this is what we made for Miss Helly. And then I will show you up to the iron cam as soon as Pop goes back to show you the flower that he designed just for her. So, and I put it in every hexagon star. Thank you, thank you. That's big hugs to show the love for Miss Helly, that we love her so much. She's always so helpful and checking up on people and showing the love all the way around. Isn't that pretty? Pop designed that just for her. Just for her. And it goes in every single one. There's like 65 or 69 of these hexagons. And then in the top part, there was a nice little beautiful part here. I put this beautiful little star with the little ribbon on it. And then to go around the outside is a nice big star with a loop meander. So, isn't that pretty? I loves it. It's nice and big and beautiful, and she can cuddle with it. Just fold it up here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And then I wanted to make sure she had something else to go with it. So I made her a beautiful bag that I hand stitched all the bits and bobs about, and it's the same fabric that is her quilt, but I turned it into a nice big bag. And then I made a nice little zipper pouch to go with. So that is all, and this is reversible. So if she didn't want, if she got tired of the purple with the bumblebees, I got bumblebees stitched out on this in a feather pattern. So that's what I stitched out on that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll put it up to the small camera. So you can see the bumblebees and the feather stitch out. It's actually two different stitch outs. I did it in two different colors. And then I made her a little pouch that was left over with the little zipper. I know, is it cute? I love it. Yes, I love it. And then I just you know, little bits of what was left over from the fabric, and I thought, okay, well, I could make definitely a beautiful bag here and go from there. So that's one side, and that's the other. So, and I hand stitched all the binding, all the insides, and all the handles. I'm not asking for money. You've already earned it. Are you kidding me? You've earned it already. You don't owe me a darn thing there, honey. You don't owe us anything. You don't owe us nothing. This is for you because we love you and you've done so much for us. So, yeah, and cute. I don't know, just whether she goes to a little quilt class or, you know, whether she's just even going to the market. Put a little change in here. Use your little bag to carry some groceries home. So why not, right? And it all matches. Sorry. Okay. Now to find a big enough box to stick it all in. Because there's a few more things I wanted to put in there. And I'm like, well, this box is already busted. That's not helping me. Dagnabbit. Oh, you meant love. Oh, okay. You've already given it. You've already given it. No worries. No worries. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making it. You use it whatever you want to use it for. Yeah. All right, anybody have any questions about the current project we're working on? If you go exclamation VB, it is there in the list. If you're interested in purchasing it or following along, this was a gift kit provided to the quilt shop via Miss Allison. Well, that's what actually the quilt does fit in it perfectly. So but you know, you don't always have to give a bag with a quilt, right? So, But I just thought it'd be nice to have a nice little gift, even if she like a bag too, because I feel I like a bag. I like making bags. Do you put labels on? No, not really. I figure they know who made it. I'm horrible for labels. I really am. But did you want a label, Helly? I will make a label up. I'll bring Walt, the little Nomi out, and I will make a label. If you want a label for the back of your quilt, I will definitely make a label. I did not though. But you have to sew it on though. I'm done with the sewing part. I'll make you a label, but you got to sew it on yourself. That's such a true gifter, eh? Make you work. Oh, it's too funny. All right, how many more do I need to make? Let's go here. Yes, please. Okay, I will. I'll make you one then. But you have to sew it on. All right, now I need to make 28. Oh, geez, C-sections, which is these guys with their pieces on the side. Okay. Well, that's what I figure. Even if it's just for grabbing some groceries or something, and it's a good sized tote, so I thought, why not? Why not? I could get it out of the little extra bits of fabric that was there, so do it. Just do it. Here, I guess it's just a mix because we need to make 28 of them, so you just gotta mix and match them. So, bye, Charlotte. See you later. For the post and applesauce. Oh, good recipe for Mafia Group. So I was you know what? I had no doubt about it. I went looking the other day because I was trying to plan the schedule so we can actually have a schedule up available for people who were interested in maybe participating a bit in the 12 hours and didn't have the whole day to hang out and chat with us. So if they only had a certain time, then, you know, if they were looking to maybe watch the macaroni and cheese, or looking to watch the applesauce cookies, or were just looking to watch the beginning cutting of the quilt or the sewing of the project coming together, then they could kind of plan their schedule. So that's good. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. I'm like, I can't find this recipe. I was like, I missed it, dang it. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Lots of quilts have been found with no history, and it's always a wonder what happened or who made it and why and so on and so forth. So, okay, I will. I promise. I'll do one up for Miss Helly's quilt. Is this the way it's supposed to get? Yep. Okay. Sideways. Alrighty. Make a lot of these. Yeah, the first 12 hour will be the 23rd of November. It's a Saturday. It'll start at 9 o'clock in the morning and go till 9 o'clock at night on the 23rd of November. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Lois. Lois is gonna be here. Lois is gonna be here. I'm putting her to work. Where's my... Oh, there. Where's my other stash? There we go. Yeah. You might be able to get your nappy in. Do I get a nappy? I think I might need one. So 12-hour live stream with a 2-hour nap break in between. So we could be going for until 11 p.m. No matter what, we will be streaming 12 hours that day. I can't wait either, actually. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I told some of the moms the other day that we had a live stream, 12-hour live stream going on, and you know, we had people coming from the States to come up. And one of the moms was like, well, why? I go, because she's a fan of the channel, wants to hang out with us. Like, why else? Really? But they just see me as the crossing guard. They don't see me as anybody else besides the person who either crosses their kids or checks on their kids to make sure everybody's okay. You have to get up at 6 a.m. I don't know. If you think it's worth it, that's good. It'd be 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific, right? Pacific Standard Time, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Allison Johnson's going to be camping. She's going to try. I can see her just going around with her phone out into the bush and climbing trees, trying to get the best Wi-Fi or something on. She'd be like, I'll be up here. Let me know if you need me. Or let me know when dinner's ready, so I'll come down. Be like, leave a little note for me. You better be prepared to cook me meals all day. Because I am busy watching. Or sewing along. Yes, we have a brand new project that we're going to be working on for that 12 hours, and it's something for Pop and I. He really liked the quilt project, so I thought, well, let's make it. So, and I can always make it a bit bigger. I'm not worried about making it bigger at all. You can always add a couple of really thick colored borders, and that'll bulk it up, no problem. Yeah, we do have a time change, November 3rd. We go fall back 1 hour. And hopefully that won't mess too many people up. So. Let's see. Yeah, November 3rd. Summertime has actually already ended. The 22nd of October was the beginning of fall. So summer has ended. We're now into fall. December starts at the end. Winter starts at the end of December, or towards the end of December. But for the November live, I'm not sure if anybody has. Lori, does anybody need to know what it is? Because I can grab it. It's just on the other side of the desk, though, because I tucked it in there. I moved it because I wasn't sure if we were going to be using it right today, so I tucked it away. I wish we didn't. I like as Sassolette says, what's the point? It's so annoying. It really is. Yeah, it's November 3rd. November 3rd. It's this. I get 2 Saturdays from now, right? November 2nd? November? No, Sundays. It would be a Sunday, Saturday to Sunday night. So I think it's in 2 weeks from today that we do the change. I think 18. Yeah, mathematical. Blah blah blah. Yeah. It seems like it would be 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. I do too, Hannah. I don't understand it either. It's like, why? Why bother? You're just messing with me now. Skipping an hour ahead, making me lose hours, and I feel like I'm lost an hour for 6 months. Let's do this one. There we go. Oh, there's the cutting mat. Pop is sharing the link. And again, if you're curious about this quilt project, it's !VB. And tips the leftover pieces of batting. That I put them in a plastic baggie if it's a certain size. Like a big bag, like usually one of my batting bags, I just end up stuffing that full of little bits and bobs left over, right? And then I give to a couple of little local charity groups that use them for making dog beds, or using the right size batting bit to make things for cancer. So I'm happy to share them. I don't charge them at all. I'm happily, freely giving it to them. And they've been extremely thankful so far. So they got like 2 big bags not too long ago because it was just sizes I just didn't know what to do with. And I already have some already that could be for, you know, piecing together for maybe small projects, table runners, placemats, baby quilts, you know, those sorts of things. I could, you know, if it's charity stuff, I could piece a couple pieces together and send them off that way. But, you know, when it comes to customer stuff, they always get the, you know, the stuff they pay for. They don't get the scrappy bits left over. So, you know, bibs, you know, those sorts of things. Big plastic box, yeah, you got to find a place to store them, and then just find somebody who wants to use them. You can always contact the Boys and Girl Scouts, your Sunday school, your local school for their art projects, especially if it's white batting and stuff like that. They love making it for Santa beards for Christmas time. So, hello, Miss Maria, how are you today? Do. Yeah, you got to kind of sort it out in a certain way that's going to help be beneficial to you, because you think, okay, what do I need it for? What's my projects I'm going to be using this batting for? So, getting overrun with it. Yes, you do. That's why I found a charity to give them to. There's only so many bags and carpets and doodads you can make with the extra batting in between. So find a good home. Find a good home for them. Lots of local charities will take them, or you could use them still on your long arm, but just layer them up and make dog beds. Stack a couple of layers. You're just laying the bits, and then stitch it all like crazy. And then, you know, keep doing that. I've done that several times and just made dog beds for the charity, local, you know, shelter or cat beds or whatever. So that's one way to use them. I figured they got like 45 from me in the last like 2 years. They probably don't need any more. So I found a nice little local charity to take them. So yeah, exactly. Table runners, placemats, all that sort of fun doodads. For show. Yeah, pet beds. Yeah, lots of them. Cut them up and make pet beds. Shove them all in there. Make tablecloths, paint mat, yeah, wall hangings, yeah, those two, yeah, anything. Mug rugs, great place to start with the mug rugs. So you're thinking, oh, well, I got a square of this by this. I can make a big mug rug with that. Or you start doing quilt as you go blocks, small blocks, and start busting your scraps that way. Let's do this here. And yeah, yeah. Some of the bigger pieces are definitely for kid size quilts. I put them in a bag, so I know these are bigger pieces, and then some of these are smaller pieces. And then if somebody's looking for bits, or I find a home for the smaller bag of pieces, then off it goes, because I know I'll always have extra. Especially if it's they're buying the batting for me. If they're providing the batting, all the bits and bobs go back to them. So that's for them to deal with in what they like. You know, actually, at one of Allison's Wednesday project, the Tranquility quilt, I believe it was, or was that Mary's? I guess Tranquility was a week before. I'm not sure. That had silk batting. That was my first time working with silk batting. It was interesting. I mean, I didn't find it any different than anything else. It seemed a little bit more luxurious texture-wise. Once it was stitched up, it looked very luxe to me. Like it had a nice little puff to it. So, and yeah, I sent all her little bits and bobs back to her. So she's like, why? But I don't know what to do with them, Allison. I don't know if you had plans. Have a great rest of the week. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Happy you were here to hang out for a little bit. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I'll finish this one off. And if anybody has any questions, please get ready to type it. I'm just going to press these guys here. and count how many we are ahead, because we're making some progress. Can start putting some pieces together for next week and finish off our first Quilt to You Guys gift for Christmas for the December giveaway. There we go. Ah, there we go. Phil Dresden Center. That would make some nice puff. You could use it as exactly for trapunto. Stuff it in here, stuff it in there. You know, accent kids quilt. I've done that with Winnie the Pooh. Put 3 layers under Winnie the Pooh and then another layer under the whole quilt. And he really puffed Winnie the Pooh up in his honey pot and Piglet and Eeyore and the sun and the kite and everything else. It really puffed all those up by doing the trapunto extra batting underneath. So in those sections, for sure. When you applique, do you use a different type of needle? I just use a standard needle, but depending on what you're appliquing, if you've got more of a wool felt sort of fabric going on and you're appliquing through that, I'd almost choose like a little bit of a bigger needle. Maybe even something for jean or something like that. Just a little tougher, because you want it to be able to bust through those threads and stitch down through, right? So, hello, Mick. We'll call you Mick G. Hello, Mick G. Happy you're here. All right. So what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. More bits to go. That's okay. Anybody have any questions? Anything at all? Well, oh, okay. Thank you, Anna. I will get the kit right now. Thank you, thank you. One moment. I just tucked it right over here. Unfortunately, now there's lights and doodads all in the way. So, sorry if I'm knocking things over. Let me just move my stack of doodads over here. I want to get them confoozled. Stick them all over there. Okay. Project over there. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Mike and Rachel's over there? Okay, Mike and Rachel. Okay. Happy you're here. Now, this is for the kit we'll be working on for our 12-hour live stream on November 23rd from 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. Sounded like an avalanche. It almost was. It was actually the remote control for the TV that went over the side. Okay. Pardon? Iron camera? Okay. Oh, there we go. Missed one. That's what we'll be working on. And I know I have some extra gray fabric, and I have white fabric, and I've got black fabric, and I got purple fabric, so we can make this bigger. It's only 80 by 80, but we will be making it bigger. So. And these are all some beautiful fabrics. And I could probably actually, because I haven't even cut it yet. There we go. There we go. Some beautiful colors there. Not nice? I do hog the quilts. Hello, Donna. How are you? Happy you're here? Yeah, beautiful colors, isn't it? It's going to be a fun project to put together. Frequency Quilt by Monique Dillard, featuring Boundless Solids. We've worked with Boundless Solids a few other times, so for sure. Lovely colors. Put the back in there. It is very pretty. It's going to be beautiful. Absolutely. And I just wanted to show off a few things that we made in the previous years for celebrating Halloween. Okay. And there is videos on every single one of these. You can go and look at them up. from previous Halloweenies. Okay, let's put that there. Project 1 here is one of the first paper piecing blocks that Pop did, and we did it via a weekend project and then a long arm stream, and that's the beautiful spider. Okay, I'll show it to the iron camera so you can see it. Lots of tiny little pieces in here, but that was Pop's paper piece spider. Isn't that beautiful? You can still hear the paper in it. Because I wasn't going to wash it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Donna. Big hugs. Everybody send a big hug to Donna right now. I'm sorry, honey. Big hugging ya. Big hugging ya. One of the other projects was the coffin wreath. And then it was also quilted up on a long arm Wednesday. And I'll show some of the detail because there's a bat here, big spider web up here, big spider here, spider web and a bat and a bat. And then did some very micro stitching in the background. I'll show that up to the camera here so you can see it. Hopefully you can. And then one of the other projects we just finished last year, of course, was the skeleton panel, and then we bulked it out. Yeah, can you see all that little micro stitching in there? Isn't that neat? All in between the blocks and the coffins and stuff like that. Isn't that kind of cool? I really like the spider. Come down a little bit so you can see the spider. And then I just highlighted around the skeleton and highlighted a little bit around, and then there's bones with hearts all stitched around on the sides. So yeah, that's another one of our big fun projects here. Put it over here so you can see it. And of course our latest and greatest is the one going on behind us. I know, cute spider, right? Yes, Halloween, exactly. Follow along. We only got 2 more block sets to sort of go, and that'll be on Friday. Not sure whether to be a live stream yet or not, depending on Munchkin's schedule and how we can work our things together. It is a lot of quilting. Yes, exactly. Will they all go together in one? Well, it's all like a similar Halloween-y project. I've used similar fabrics on a few of them. So, yeah. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, lots of inspiration in the Mafia group too. Oh, what's up, Mr. Magoo? Come back? Hey, you coming back, are you? Come here. Come here. Come up. No? You thinking about it? Meow. And of course the black cat to seal it all off. Come here. Come here, buddy. There we go. There we go. I know, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, you just don't know why sometimes, why they're taken when you need them here, right? So, there we go. Mr. Clive is trying to cheer you up there, Donna. There we go. Your boyfriend. He does love Pauline. He likes Pam, too, and he likes George. Indeed. Yeah, we have a lot of fun putting our Halloween projects together, that's for sure. So, stay tuned for the finale, and it'll go really nice together. Very nice together. Very much so. Anybody have any questions? 155 of us watching. That's Mr. Clive. Mr. Clive. We adopted him when he was 5 years old, and he's going on 11 years with us. This will be the 11th year with us. So we figure he's, 15, 16, somewhere in there. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Betty. And for Caroline too. It's good. Kept you going, Caroline. Exactly. Oh, yay for the recipe for Pat. Ooh, we've got applesauce cookies in the future. Applesauce cookies in the future. Yes, give a thumbs up. There's only 25 thumbs up, people. Come on, give a thumbs up. Exactly. Yeah, don't forget to join the Facebook Mafia group if you want to. Don't forget to check out past videos. Check us out on Patreon. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get all the notifications of when we go live and release a video. Okay? I will let you know. So Friday is going to be Pop's Cemetery. Yes, it will be. And the spider. And the spider, Teresa. Yeah, it's all free motion. It's all free motion. This one here, all of them. Whatever spider web's been out there, it's all free motion. So, okay. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Where are you going, Mr. McClive? Mr. McClive, maybe Mr. Magoo McClive. Have an awesome day, you too, Tiffany. All right, I think that's it for today. We will see you on Long Arm Wednesday show. You'll probably see Allison's line burst. It'll be a nice, free, fun little paisley leaf pattern stitched out on it, okay? Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us today. We greatly appreciate it. Big hugs. And we'll catch you next time. Ow, Mr. Clive is digging his claws in. He's tough loving. No. Have a great one, everybody. Big hugs.